What's up, guys? It's Justin Inferno from National Flair Gaming, bringing you my 2014 NHL Playoff Predictions. Yes, they're going to be good. So, here we go. Let's look at all these matchups. We got Sharks and Kings, Ducks and Stars, Blackhawks Blues, Avalanche Wild. And then on the eastern side, we got Pens, Blue Jackets, Rangers Flyers, Bruins Red Wings, and Lightning Canadians. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the West, and I'm going to start with my favorite team, the San Jose Sharks, against the Los Angeles Kings. Bitter rivals, very bitter rivals. So I think this will go to seven game series, and there will probably be an injury to whichever team wins it, but I'm predicting the Sharks win this series. I know, they're my favorite team, blah blah blah, but this is their year, man. This is their year. So, they win over the Kings. We'll go on to the next one. I got the Ducks and the Stars. So, what do we see here? We see Timu on his last ride. The Ducks are going to give it all they got, and the Stars aren't going to be able to handle it. So, the Ducks are going to win over the Stars, that's for sure. And then we got the Blackhawks and Blues. This, I also think, is going to be a 7-game series. They are very good teams, and I just think I got to give the edge to the Blackhawks because of their scoring ability. So, yeah, I would give it to the Blackhawks in 7. And then after that, to finish off the West, we have the Avalanche and Wild. In this one, I think the Avalanche will probably have at least one game where they just blow out the Wild horribly. But I think the Wild will respond. I don't think they're going to win. I pick the Avalanche. They're going to win the series. Wild will have like two wins probably. It'll probably be a 4-2 series. Go to 6 games. But yeah, I got the Avalanche winning there. So let's move on to the East. Let's start with the Pens and Blue Jackets. I mean, come on, guys. Is this even going to be a good series? No, it's not. Pens in 4. Sweep. So we'll move on to Rangers and Flyers. Flyers have been really good towards the end of the season, but I think the king in net is too much for the Flyers to handle, and the Rangers will win this series. So after that we have Bruins and Red Wings. Come on. The Bruins, they're like, oh, I don't even know. They're so built for playoffs, it's ridiculous. So Bruins are going to win over the Red Wings. And then our last series in the East, we have the Lightning and the Canadians. It's like I want to pick the Canadians just because they have Carey Price and I love goaltending, but I feel like Stamkos is really going to show up in this series. So I'm taking the Lightning over the Canadians. And that's the end of the first round there, but let's move on to the second round. Here we go. We got Sharks against Ducks. A second Californian series for the Sharks. So I'm going to take the Sharks again. Even though the Ducks are going to be playing for Timu, I think, well, I hope really, that the Sharks will be able to overcome everything. They hopefully won't suffer any injuries in the Kings series, even though I bet they will. But hopefully Hurdle coming back, maybe Raffi Torres will come back by then. I'm hoping that really adds to them and they just overpower the Ducks. I would have it like a 6-game series at least anyways, though. So yeah, Sharks over Ducks. And now we got Blackhawks and Avalanche. I think this would be a pretty good series to watch. And unfortunately for the Avalanche, I'm picking the Blackhawks. They have the experience. They're just as young. The good guys on the team are just as young. And, you can't really pick against Taves and Kane. I mean, Kane might go somewhere after this season, but he's still there right now. So, yeah, Blackhawks over Avalanche. So now we'll go to the Eastern Conference. We got Pens and Rangers. They see each other a lot, and every once in a while, there's a blowout here and there, but I think it'll be a really close series, and I think Henrik will steal 2 games by himself for the Rangers, and this one might go to 7 games, but ultimately I'm picking the Pens to win. And yeah, they're just, when they have everyone healthy, it's ridiculous. Chris Letang came back. He looks good, which is really good because I didn't want to see him not come back. That would have been sad. But anyways, Pens over Rangers. So Bruins and Lightning is our last matchup of this second round. And once again, the Bruins are just way too well put together. So the Bruins are going to win over the Lightning. And now we have conference finals. Who's going to win? We got Sharks and Blackhawks. So, I'm a Sharks fan, so what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to pick the Blackhawks. Nope, just kidding. I picked the Sharks. So, yeah, I think Niemi's finally going to get revenge against the Blackhawks. He's going to knock them out of the Western Conference Finals, show that he's still a great goalie, never gets recognition for it. But, yeah, the Sharks' defense will hopefully show up for the series as long as it happens. And, yeah, I think they have enough scoring to just compete with the Blackhawks right out. So, yeah, this series should be close, probably 6 or 7 games, but Sharks take it. So, Eastern Conference Finals, we have the mighty, mighty Bruins against the really good Pens, too. So, I see that the same way. It's got to be a 6 or 7 game series. I mean, the Bruins, I'm going to pick them to win because they're so well put together. It's ridiculous, but the Pens will definitely put up a fight. If there's any team in the Eastern Conference that can, it's the Pens. So, yeah, I would say a very slight edge to the Bruins in 7 games. So, that brings us to the Stanley Cup Finals. It's Sharks against Bruins. I mean, what are you going to do? The mighty, mighty Bruins. Yeah, so we got... Who do we got? We got Patrice Bergeron against Joe Thornton. We got a lot of matchups in this game. So many. And I'm going to go with Sharks. Not just because they're my favorite team. I mean, obviously, that's a big reason, probably. But I think they have better scoring than the Bruins. And they have really good team defense when they decide to play it. And Niemi back there never gets recognition, but he holds his own all the time. Like, he should get more recognition for stuff like that. And even if Niemi doesn't play, Stalock is really good right now. I don't know how he would fare in the playoffs. But I have faith in the Sharks. I think they can get more past Tuukka than the Bruins can get past Niemi. And the Sharks will win the cup, hopefully, finally, getting that monkey off their back. So, yeah, guys, that was my picks. Hopefully, Johnny and Jimmy put theirs up soon. And you can watch theirs too. And thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully, I'm right about everything. So, see you later.